MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's an elite Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Tar Heels and the Thunder. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Ready now, Ricky Henderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Tar Heels, the left fielder.
And underway from Baltimore this afternoon as the first pitch misses for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Hit hard to short. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar.
The second base.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Zobrist is there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Pee-wee Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For New Jersey, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Hit down the third baseline. A dive. He's got it. He gathers the throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Suzuki.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
This is flared out towards second. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Jones is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Omar Vizquel, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. Reset and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. First pitch coming, here it is. And a screwball is off the plate away for ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
But one's all they get as the run scores. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit out towards second. Alomar has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Thomas. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Thomas leads off second with nobody out. And he struck him out. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Suzuki moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roy Oswalt. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And Oswalt comes up empty that time. He's behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gwynn waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So striding in, Ichiro Suzuki. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. In now, Juan Marichal. 9-1-2 due up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Number 24.
Standing in, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now batting, Roberto Alomar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Suzuki on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Henderson on third with 2 out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ichiro is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So stepping in, Chipper Jones. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henderson is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Frank Thomas will start things out here against Roy Oswalt. Here's Oswalt back to work now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lifted the other way out to left center. Zobrist sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. Now in the box, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 8.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. No balls and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Striding in, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Tony.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Jeff McNeil goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interest.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that digging in for his second at bat, Omar Vizquel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Now at the plate, Juan Marichal. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
From the belt, the pitch.
Roberto.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Roy Oswalt. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The pitcher.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Alomar gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Ichiro Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right side, but it's well foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The next 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts. Leading off the inning, Pee-wee Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Settling in now, Frank Thomas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Gwynn isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2. Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Omar Vizquel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning, Ichiro Suzuki. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Fernando Rodney enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat.
The third baseman.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Rodney is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. So striding forward now, Omar Vizquel. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses inside 1-0. Left side, but well foul. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Gwynn. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Digging in, Ricky Henderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Line drive to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Pee Wee Johnson. He singled his last time up. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. The 1-0. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Potentials is ready. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to deep right field. Gwynn facing back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next is the Brian McCann will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher,
Johnny Damon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now a throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-2 now. Chipper into foul territory. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Johnny Venters has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way.
Now pitching.
A ball and no strikes.
Brian McCann.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Count remains 2-2. Got him slurred that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gwynn racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
So digging in now, Ichiro Suzuki, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. The 1-1 on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Jones is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Chipper Jones. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lifted the other way out to left center. Henderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Johnson going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Suzuki is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Joe Carter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Hard on the ground toward short. Vizquel brings it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Into the box, Ricky Henderson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.